Hey everyone, Slambo here. I know it's been a while, but I had a big haul over the weekend. We went to the Monroe Street Festival here in Madison. It happened on Saturday, and my favorite record store in Madison just happens to be on Monroe Street, so they had a big, huge sidewalk sale. So it was one of the places that I wanted to go, but also in the same, like 2 or 3 blocks down, was one of the city public libraries, and they were having a book sale as well. And sometimes you get records and CDs and stuff from library book sales. We stopped at the library first because I knew the selection there would be shorter or smaller, and indeed it was. I only got a couple of things there. First one that I got there was a 7-inch on the Parrot label, Bobby Boris Pickett with the Monster Mash, and on side 2, or B side, we've got Monsters Mash Party. So, pretty cool 7-inch, Parrot label and a Parrot outer sleeve, so that's a good one to add to the collection. The one LP that I got from the library sale, I'm going to see what I can do about getting some of these stickers off of here, but this was in circulation at the library. Sid Caesar, Little Me. It's a Broadway play with Virginia Martin and Nancy Andrews, it says here on the front, and some of this is covered up by a sticker reminding people to be nice to the library records. And we've got the library card checkout slip there, withdrawn. There's probably something on the record itself. I haven't looked very closely at it yet, but if for a buck, okay, fine. I know Sid Caesar has done a whole bunch of stuff on the comedy side, and that's one of the ones that I didn't have yet. So I spent a little bit of time looking at some of the other shops along the street there on Monroe Street and picked up 1 or 2 other little things. But the prize, of course, for me was heading over to Strictly Discs for their sidewalk sale. And I got a huge stack. So I'm going to go through these pretty quickly, except for 1 or 2. I'm going to start off with this one because it's so different from all the others. Switched on Bach. This is Walter Carlos before he transitioned to become Wendy Carlos. I got this one because when I was growing up, my parents had a taped copy of this, bootleg tape, from another family member, and we took that tape on every vacation that we did. So I listened to this record a lot growing up, and it's nice to have an original copy of it for my own now. So that's the one big story. Then we're going to go through, I've got these separated out into 2 little groups here. One, the smaller group is jazz records, and then the big group that's pretty thick is comedy records. So let's go through these pretty quick. We've got Errol Garner, Paris Impressions. We've got Dave Brubeck Quartet, Jazz, Red Hot and Cool. Got Basie at Birdland. Radio discs of Jimmy Dorsey. These are recordings of V-disc recordings. We've got 1934, Volume 1, Hal Kemp and his orchestra. And we've got the George Shearing Quintet with a jazz concert. And we've got Manhattan Transfer. This one is Extensions. And finally, one more Errol Garner. Errol Garner Plays for Dancing. So those are the jazz records that I got. The rest of these, except for one, is all comedy records. So let's go through these pretty quick. We've got Don Amici and Francis Langford with The Bickersons Return. We've got Abbott and Costello, Who's on First? Edgar Bergen with Charlie McCarthy and Mortimer Snerd, some original radio broadcasts, Volume 2. We've got The New Adventures of Bugs Bunny by Mel Blanc, voiced by Mel Blanc. We've got the first K-Tel, Dumb Ditties. We've got another K-Tel, Goofy Greats. Another K-Tel, 20 Looney Tunes. And a variant of that, 24 Looney Tunes. Then back to the LPs, we've got Mickey Katz with the Borscht Jetster. Then we've got the the Chase and Sandberg Show starring Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy. We've got A Personal Appearance by Shelley Berman. We've got Howdy, Minnie Pearl. We've got They Sure Are Corny, Homer and Jethro, Vivid Sound. Got All in the Family. We've got Peter Schickley with PDQ Bach, and this one is the chamber orchestra under the direction of Jorge Meister or George Mester. What does it say on the back here? It just says Peter Schickley Town Hall Concert on the side. It doesn't say that here on the cover as easily. But anyway, another PDQ Bach into the collection. Another Fire Sign Theater in the collection, Dear Friends. Then we've got another compilation. We've got 12 big hits, including the Babysittin' Boogie, which is one of the reasons that I got this one. And then we've got a, I think, yep, there it is, a Ronco record, Funny Bone Favorites. We got a Capitol record release, the Giesenslaw Brothers. Can You Believe, the Giesenslaw Brothers. Then we've got I Feel More Like I Do Now, Professor Irwin Corey. The world's foremost authority. Warning, this much laughter may be habit forming, it says down here. Then we got Hudson and Landry, The Weird Kingdom of Hudson and Landry. Got Lily Tomlin on stage. We've got an original motion picture score, How to Murder Your Wife. So this one is probably not so much a comedy record, but with that title I had to get it. And another K-Tel, we've got Nutty Numbers. And the only upgrade purchase in this stack, Smothers Brothers, Must Have Been Something I Said. Then we got local band. We've got Lou and Peter Berryman with So Comfortable. And we've got another greatest hits album. This is let's see, who did this one? This one is ERA record, so not even a Ronco or K-Tel. Wild and Crazy Hits. So this one has things like Georgie Porgy, Mr. Custer, Papa Mau Mau, Alley Oop, and several others on it. And this one should have been in the jazz selection. Firehouse 5+2, Dixieland Favorites. And I'm picking up the Firehouse 5+2 mostly because of that guy right there. That's Ward Kimball. And the other artists, or the other people on here, were also Disney cartoonists. So those were the regular records that I got. There's one that I got kind of as I saw it in the stack and I had to get it. Everyone needs a little Hentje. This one is, I'm probably going to mess this up, Leider für alle meine Freunde. And I have no idea what that means in English. But I'm thinking it's something, songs for my friend or something like that. And it's probably, but I don't know. I never took German. I took Spanish. But anyway, that's my huge haul. And let's get this whole stack up here. Oh, we're going to have to do it in two passes. Half of it. And, oh, come on. There we go. The other half. So all together, a big stack of records that I managed to get for $40, because a lot of these were 25-cent records. I started putting these into Discogs, and the values that are listed in there are usually only about $1 or $2 off, but usually in my favor. So I'm pretty happy with what I got this weekend. I'll be listening to these for a while. I've already listened to most of the straight ahead jazz, the bop records, bebop and hard bop records. Still got to listen to the rest of the comedy, but that's going to take a while, and that's a fun job to have. So that's what I've got today. See you next time.